Hello once again, welcome to MirrymasCrafts. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this simple purse here. Okay, it's a crossbody purse and it is simple to crochet even if you are a crochet beginner. So this is the inside of our bag. Okay, so let's see what we're going to need for us to crochet this purse. So here you're going to need macrame. This is polyester macrame and it is about 4 millimeters thick. You're also going to need a button, a 20 millimeter button, but if you don't have a button and you have magnetic clasps, you can use those. You just attach them here or even one at the center here. Okay, if you don't have macrame cord, you can just use any other type of yarn you have. Just make sure that it is thick. Even t-shirt yarn will do. You're also going to need a chain here for the handle, but if you don't have this chain, it's fine. You can just crochet a handle. You can check out some of my other videos where I show you how to crochet a simple handle for a crossbody bag. You're also going to need a tapestry needle. You're also going to need a crochet hook, a 6 millimeter crochet hook, 2 stitch markers, scissors, and a sewing needle and thread for the button. So this is what we're going to need. Let's begin. So I'm going to begin with a chain of 38. So you can increase the number of these chains if you want your bag to be bigger. Okay, so that's one, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to continue and come back with a chain of 38. Okay, so this is my chain of 38. So now we're going to begin the first row. Okay, so this is the front of my chains. So if you turn, you find that we have these back bumps here, or the thread loops. So we're going to be inserting our hooks into these loops here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to skip this first bump from the hook, and then I'm going to yarn over and then insert here, pull through. Okay, so that you have 3 loops, and then pull through again like that. Okay, so this is my first stitch. I move on into the next one, yarn over, insert here, grab your yarn, pull through, and then pull through again like that. Okay, so that's number 2. Again, yarn over, insert like that. So you can hold here to prevent your loops from coming out like that. Okay, so I'm going to continue with this pattern up until the row is done. Welcome back. So I've just finished the first row. So now moving on to the next row. Here at the end, I chain 1 like this, and then we turn. Okay, so now to begin my second row, this chain 1 here does not count as a stitch. Okay, so here I yarn over. So here we have the top of our stitches, these 2 loops at the top here. So I'm going to be inserting below those 2 loops like this. Grab my yarn, pull through. I have 3 loops, and then I pull through the last 2 loops like this. Okay, again, yarn over below these 2 loops, insert my hook, yarn over again to have 3 loops. Okay, and then pull through again the last 2 loops like this. Okay, let's do this again. Yarn over, okay, insert here, pull through, and then pull through again. So okay, so let's continue for the second row up until it's at the end here. Welcome back. So I've just finished the second row, and make sure that here you crochet into the very last stitch. Okay, to maintain straight edges. So now we're going to move on to the third row. So the third row, up until finish, is just going to be a repeat of the second row. So at the end of each row you chain 1 and then you turn, and then you begin in the very first stitch, which is this one. Okay, remember this one is a turning chain. Okay, so yarn over, insert below the 2 loops, pull through, and then pull through again like that. In the following stitch, and then like that. So we're just going to continue, finish the third row up until we have 23 rows, and then come back. Welcome back. So we now have 23 rows, and if you want your bag to be bigger, you just keep on increasing the number of rows here. So now the measurements of our bag: the width is slightly above 20 centimeters, and the total length before we fold it, it's 45.5 centimeters. Okay, so here I'm not going to cut this yarn, I want to use it to join the bag, so I'll just leave about 60 centimeters. Okay, then I'm going to pull it out here. So here we want to fold our bag, our purse, so I'm going to fold it like this, and then this one comes on top like that. So now this is going to be the lid, and this is going to be the one that we are going to attach here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to count 26 stitches and then put a stitch marker there. So this is the 26th stitch, so I'm going to put a stitch marker, and I'm going to do the same this side like this. Okay, so I'm going to join from here. Okay, so if you turn your work here, you find that we have these loops, so I'm just going to be attaching the back loop and the front loop this side. Okay, so I'm going to begin in the stitch with the stitch marker. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to this point. So I'm going to hide this yarn inside here, and then I'm going to come back and also join this side again. Okay, so we've joined the sides. Next we want to join the handle. So here I'm going to attach this chain here on the side. I'm just going to come here. Okay, and then I'm going to use a needle and attach it. So here I have the same place, so I'm also going to repeat that on the side and then come back. Okay, so here we now have the handle in place. At this point, if you have magnetic clasps, you can just attach them here and then pin them here. Okay, or a lock, you can just put it at the center here, but I'm just going to use a simple button. Okay, and then I'm going to come at the middle. So here we have 21 centimeters, so it's 10.5. That's somewhere here. That is where we're going to put the buttonhole here. So because I have these large loops here at the end, I'm going to take one of these and then use it as a buttonhole. Okay, so before we do that, I'm going to attach my button here. Okay, so I'm going to sew my button here using the sewing thread and needle, and then come back. Okay, so I've attached the button in place. So now this one here in the middle is going to be my buttonhole. Okay, you have these big loops on the side, so you're just going to slightly pull this one out. Okay, like this. So this one is what I'm going to use is a buttonhole to fasten off the button. Okay, so this is my pass. Okay, and it is done. Okay, thank you for watching MirrymasCrafts. Please do subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. Thank you.